Terror in Afghanistan. ISIS claiming responsibility for a suicide bombing in Kabul that has left at least 10 people dead and at least 5 others hurt. Officials say it happened when the bomber approached the entrance of Afghanistan's National Intelligence Agency. Joining us now is Fox News national security and foreign policy expert Waleed Phares. Waleed, good morning.
Good morning to you. Thank you.
This is at least the third attack in the capital of Afghanistan. What do you think this means about ISIS? Does ISIS still have a stronghold in Afghanistan?
Well, actually, ISIS is now growing its stronghold and its impact in Afghanistan as its capitals have fallen in Iraq and in Syria. One would think that ISIS is going to shrink worldwide. Actually, the opposite is happening, at least in Afghanistan and some other battlefields. But in Afghanistan, one would ask the question, I mean, we've been there since 2001 with Al-Qaeda, with ISIS, with other organizations, jihadi organizations. So the big question is, why aren't we able, or why aren't the Afghani able to stop completely this action of terror?
Steve Rogers is here. He's got a question.
Yeah, I think, Waleed, you're absolutely right. The U.S. military has done a superb job in the Mideast, almost decapitating their military component. But going to this Afghanistan issue, I see perhaps the President of the United States and our national security agencies will in the future, near future, be working together to do exactly what you said needs to be done. More intelligence and information sharing to address the problem in Afghanistan.
Absolutely. I mean, what has been done in Syria and Iraq is a model, meaning we can actually defeat ISIS if it controls territory, if it controls cities and towns. The question is going to be what to do after we defeat them, how to stop the next generation. And we've seen it in Iraq before. Didn't we defeat Al-Qaeda? We did. And then ISIS came again. And in Afghanistan, we did defeat the Taliban. And now ISIS is emerging in Afghanistan. So really, our military are doing a great job. The real issue is going to be what to do with civil society, what to do to counter radicalization after we defeat them militarily on the ground, so that we're stopping the next generation.
Waleed, yesterday, for the first time in 4 years, Christians were free to celebrate Christmas in Mosul, the second largest city in Iraq. It's a very palpable symbol of our victory in Iraq against ISIS. So take us from Iraq to Afghanistan. Are the victories easily transported to this other area? Should the methods be the same?
Very good question. Actually, yes, we can see it very clearly that in Iraq now, not just the Christians, obviously, but also the other elements, the Shia, the Sunni, are now free to move about. The challenge that we're going to have in Iraq, and let's take it to Afghanistan, is what will be the role of Shia militia backed by Iran? We are going to be looking at this for the next few weeks and months. In Afghanistan, the problem is that we are backing the government. We have invested so much, not just in terms of soldiers, but also money and technology. And yet that government doesn't seem to be able to control all parts of Afghanistan. But if the administration, backed by Congress in this case, is going to invest again in Afghanistan and to make sure that both Taliban and ISIS are defeated, then we could look at a much brighter future for that country.
Waleed, I want to get your take on some breaking news that we've gotten in this morning. There's a group that monitors extremist organizations. They say that ISIS-related fighters in Somalia have posted a video that's threatening to attack churches and markets over the entire season of Christmas. Basically, they said, quote, hunt down non-believers. This is the first video from fighters in the African nation. What's your reaction to what could be, again, a bigger spread of ISIS?
Two concerns here. Concern number one is that ISIS and not the other usual jihadi organizations, Shabab and others, is the one claiming this, which is of great concern because ISIS in Somalia have access to fighters not just inside that African country, but across the world, including in Europe and here at home in the United States. We know that many cells originates out of Somalia. And when they mention holidays, churches, they mean by that the United States and Europe. So I'm sure that our law enforcement, counterterrorism agencies are on top of that. But just imagine one action, one successful action by ISIS out of Somalia, and that would change a lot of perspectives in that country.
Waleed, it seems like the military does a pretty decent, if not great job, Iraq and what it did against the Taliban in Afghanistan, and then the politicians come in and screw it up. What do we have to do from a political perspective? What do we have to do here to, once the situation gets resolved from the military side, what do the politicians actually have to do now to fortify it and make it a solution once and for all?
Best question of 2017, may I say? Yes, indeed. Our military and defense intelligence are amazing entities and staff. They can defeat any enemy, including, of course, ISIS and others. The problem, as you just mentioned, is basically what do we do against this ideology? And here it's an issue of political responsibility. Our leaders, both in government and in Congress, and also in civil society, needs to be aware that we need to go against that extremist ideology. So we need to have a cultural shift and be courageous enough to name it first, and then, of course, to work with the people who can help change that issue.